What's that Samoan song? Off to see. Remember that one?
Aftushi?
Yeah. Off to see, off to see, off to see. Afaiti usai. I remember that.
That sounds like a.
That sounds like a smoker's. You know.
Aftushi.
How do you teach your kids to go get you a light? Give them a rhyme.
Yeah, like those nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
Of course. Hey, that sounds
remember like
good.
what's his name? OG Jerome Gray.
Oh yeah.
Ever hear that lick? That's some Jerome Gray old school.
Do you have like stories about him too?
That's another time. All I know is
y'all gotta
Jerome Gray is the man.
Y'all gotta pay for that. You can't. If you want to know that story, y'all gotta pay for it.
Alright, welcome to the Sau'Ai podcast, episode something. I'm sitting here with my co-host Swag G in the house.
What's up, everybody?
And our producer Beck. Off to the
we have to improvise our podcast with the noises.
So shout out to Apia with Layla. Hello.
Hi, hon.
So we want to talk about, as you can see, cocks, drugs, and Moana.
Damn, bro.
First of all, man, whatever you think that Cox is, you probably have the wrong idea.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No doubt.
No. Sorry, bye.
Sorry, we're out of beat.
Yeah. We have a button here that has that noise, so let me tell you.
So, this is not a paid advertisement, but American Samoa's own water by Malu in his house.
It tastes so much better.
Yeah. He doesn't drink any other. I sometimes drink other bottles. But this man doesn't. No, man.
It's not only brand specific, but it's supporting the local economy. The local economy we have to support.
Suppose.
So, Cox.
Damn.
I'm already feeling uncomfortable, but Cox as in rooster. There you go. Explanation. Let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
Cox is about roosters. Over here in American Samoa. Yeah, too.
5 minutes.
Well, producer.
Go get it back.
Cox.
Go get it back. Yes, podcast. I want to look here for podcast.
So we'll talk about Cox is about roosters. I had past episode where I talked about the Vietnamese people and also the zombies. I
knew that was coming, bro.
And
Get the $5 on
they have all these things like I know for a fact because I have it on camera, and I also seen these Vietnamese people going around catching or fighting. They set traps. Even in my dad's house, they set traps. They found the traps, and lo and behold, he has a Vietnamese tenant in front of in one of his businesses. So that's happening, and specifically, we don't make any traps. We either go to the store to get chicken, or chase them around, or go eat them out.
No. I think they start selling those in the stores now too. You guys start seeing those Most hot boy.
No
So, yeah. This third city. No wonder why, man. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
that's what happened to Big Red.
Oh, hey.
Department of Health, you hear that?
Big Red, man. That's
Check those stores. Because in Asian countries, specifically Vietnam, there's all sorts of things that they do. Like, for example, tiger paws is good for a swing. Or like in the northern countries, bear claw. Or Chinese, these things that are traded transnational. Just like how drugs are shipped back and forth transnational drug rings, there's also transnational rings for hard to find items.
Yeah, exotic items. So.
That's the word I'm looking for.
So you said that tiger claw? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You said that tiger claw is good for the what?
No, bear claw or tiger penis.
Tiger what?
Tiger penis.
I thought that was
You can't just.
I thought that was shark fin.
Tiger cock.
Oh no, it is shark fin too, but no, you just can't just go slide. You gotta let your audience know.
All right. In other
the
countries,
swing.
like Asia, North America,
Even my Asian.
even Russian and Chinese.
Japanese.
If you look up, if you Google or whatever search engine you have, and you look up these things, you'll see there's these items that are hard to find, like anatomy of a tiger, anatomy of a lion, eagle, you name it. On what these things are. They're herbalists and, in this case, with animal parts as well. I don't know. But more, naturally,
free range.
Free range. That's what. So free range chickens is a high commodity in the Vietnamese community, right?
But just leave my birds alone, please.
Yeah.
If you want some of these birds, call me on the back line. Call me. So you want some birds? I'll send to you.
Yeah, y'all got money.
For $200, you can take 5. 5 cocks.
Oh shit.
But those are my daughter's pets.
You can have 5 cocks for $100.
Oh, hey, a side note.
Didn't they say
chickens were like they used to be dinosaurs, that they evolved? Dinosaurs evolved into chickens?
I don't know, man. Here's what I've heard so far in my life. Dinosaurs are evolved to chickens. Samoans were the first race in the world. Jesus Christ was Samoan. You name it.
Wait.
OJ didn't do it. What?
Oh my God.
So I'm saying all these things are hearsay. I don't know. If the dinosaurs evolved into chickens, so that explains chicken has no arms, just legs, right? And those little arms, those dinosaur arms, they probably turn into wings.
Tyrannosaurus Rex?
But to me, that sounds a whole bunch of cockamamie bullshit. Cockamamie. So cocks, that's what cocks are. Not the cocks that you think of, like penis, penile, other things.
Genitalia.
Genitalia. But these cocks I'm talking about is the roosters. It's very highly prized in the Vietnamese community. A while back, 4 roosters were missing. And, you can tell by the morning count, because we feed our chickens and we let them free range. There's a jungle across the street, jump in the back, you wander into the neighbors sometime. And so that's what it is. But when you're talking about walking onto someone's land and stealing something, hey man, you get shot.
Don't do it.
With a slingshot. I ain't talking nothing, no pew-pew. Because pew-pews are illegal here in American Samoa.
Mm-hmm. We have those rubber band.
The rubber band with the can.
They sting, man.
Or good old ma.
Yeah.
Talking about who I ma. So that's cops. So drugs. I want to talk about drugs. Drugs, 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 drugs. Yeah,
Wala
that's-
au fasaina.
Nah. Those kind of drugs specifically because of the ice saw drugs. That's where the money's at. That's where the major money's at. All humans are fallible. You know, it makes the strong fall. It makes the weak empowered. But it then makes a lot of us be up on the edge about where this is heading. You know, a lot of people who are in the trade, the drug trade, they do it for all sorts of reasons. But the main one is the money. That's the underlying, the money. You know, kupea, pacuano, whatever you call it.
Peso.
Tala. Right there with Samoa, that thing is exploding because they have a bigger population. You know, there's a quarter of the last census that deals with over 250,000 people in Western Samoa, in Samoa, independent. 250,000, and we barely have 44 here. So if you think we got a problem with drugs, you got a problem with drugs.
Martin Lewis.
What's up, Coach? So the drug thing is it's a situation where it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. You know?
Kokere pai, ole ridiculous. See, if I'm not for vocabulary day, I'll call me or ridiculous. Ah. Memo Africa. Africa. You know. Or ridiculous. Remember forward Badia. Mukha forward Badia. Lapa. Power kaya ako. Sorry for that.
So, pela femele ridiculous. It's called a ridiculous donkey. So instead of saying an asshole, you just say ridiculous. But in a descriptive form. Anyway. So it makes the mighty fall. What I'm talking about, let me give you an example. So let's say it's another thing, not drugs. Let's say scams. Y'all remember the Nigerian scam? Oh, boy do I. Yeah.
Is that like a big thing here?
The 2000s?
Oh.
The 2000s, it was a Nigerian scam. Without even going any further, they make people buy into something that's nothing but a greed dream.
What's it called when you dangle the carrot in front of their face?
Dingle carrot?
Guys.
What's that?
Guys.
Let's keep it moving.
Guys. Ilang tinko berries from mullet.
So melanga, that affects people and their thinking. Let's say it's scams or these potions that people try to sell, or these people that try to sell information that they receive from other people and try to make it as gospel. The underlying thing is greed for the money. For the money. And if I'm telling you I don't do stuff to make money without sacrificing the integrity, I'd be a fool because I'm human too.
Yeah.
We're all human. We all
fall short.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all fall short. So, Meranga Evakui, current cases that are in the news, I'm not even concerned about that. What I'm concerned is why? Why the demand?
Yeah.
We still have to address the demand. Why do people need the meth? Why do people want to smoke the meth? Why do people want to snort the meth? I understand cocaine, Because like Rick James said, cocaine is a hell of a
Hey, shout out Dave Chappelle. If somehow this episode gets,
but you know, it's so when we now that's how I link that to culture. Let's see, the only culture that I can really speak about, not just mainstream, which I was a part of for many years, but Samoan culture. Oko'o Samoa. You understand what I'm saying, so hear me out. When the demand of the culture gets too high, you got fala velaves in the form of oki, 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 oki. And we're related to all these people, and we expect, or is it, are we expected to what we call toksiaina by going to these falaves, showing up with massive amounts of money that we don't have, and then we expect to keep that up? The average family, it can also speak as the average Samoan family is involved in at least an average of 5 funerals a year, directly and indirectly. Meaning, during that year, none of their immediate family members would pass away. But there's grandparents, you know, uncles, aunties, extended families, like extended, and then connection to other extended. Then you find out from those funerals who you're related to. So when their people die, you gotta go to take care of that extended family relation. At what cost?
Get
Yeah, for the blood pressure. So the blood pressure. And then social obligations, church obligations, community obligations, work obligations. Money. They don't even have enough money to feed their families.
I foresee. Oh man, that's one thing. One thing I don't get. Like, damn, y'all rather go avikupe. Don't get me wrong, but avikupe to a church function or like a fundraising for a church. But you know that's like your last $100. But you're like, oh man, let's go give it because from a young number to eat. But your family gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? God is telling you, fuck.
I don't think God said that. But what he means, and let me try to translate back on what he means is you're obligating yourself for something that you feel that you have to do. Okay, if it's something that you feel you have to do, I'm reaching out to all the Makais, Oko'o Makai, and I know y'all looking. Oko'o Makai or Inga, you know, big Matais, little Matais, those Matais, medium Matais, and I'm pleading with you. I'll fight with a million a day. That's our culture and tradition to keep family lines alive. Then let's do it. But man, we gotta figure out this whole Pequano system. You know, if, for the average family, let's say a Smith, the Smith family. Now Schmiggy. Phonetically, but the Smith family. Samoan Smith family.
The Smithers
are involved in 5 funerals a year. Right? And then only the father works at the government, gets a salary about $40,000 a year. And so there's 6 children, so that's 8 of them. And in their house lives other cousins, 2 cousins, so that's 10 of them. So you expect that $40,000 a year, which after taxes comes out to what, 35?
Maybe less.
Maybe less. Let's say 30,000. You got 10 people, and then you gotta feed 10 people the whole year. Then you gotta go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 $5. So if you are a minimum contributor, about $100 for each $5, that's $500, right?
Wait, what happens when those other chiefs want more than that.
So then,
Yeah, these are just average numbers.
Yeah, these are just
sometimes,
average
it,
numbers.
sometimes,
Yeah.
you know,
If
if
we-
you know, you know.
you know.
Yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So
That's
that's
true.
just the base there. So a family of 10 living on $30,000 a year, 500 already out for those $5 for the year. Let's say he makes a schedule, okay. This year I'm going to set aside 500. So when $5 come, I have the numbers up from 1 to 5 up. That. But then other things happen. You got the church, you got social,
School,
school for
hell
your kids,
tuition.
food,
Oh, man.
all those things factor in.
Yeah.
So it becomes a lot. So where that relates to drugs is that man with his dignity and his integrity intact gets tempted. Man, I gotta do something.
Yeah, I gotta hustle, do, you know.
I gotta hustle. And they look around at their friends driving in these big ass trucks with big ass rims, driving all over the place at the price of gas, eating at restaurants, and he asks himself, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And that person, his friend, as he's seen be driving around his car at fancy restaurants, has the same job as he does. But that guy's responsible for 12 people. So what's it going to be? So
maybe.
Next job, like part-time job, it's still ain't going to cover it. Because he barely has time. He's stretched thin. Barely has energy to go all these $5 and all got to be with his kids, go to the church, do all these, and on top of that, still got to go to work. Not enough hours in a day. What am I going to do? Suddenly, Tom, come on, Tom Smith, like cousin, Tom, Suddenly, man, I know you rolling in. I know you got to hustle. Hook me up. But Tom said, we're going to go. Okay, pila marita. Laki vai kusa ka nga ringa. Are para vika nga. Hook me up. Say it also. Alofa mai also. So what happens? Tom has a heart for his cousin. So one day, man, right? Ang palanga dia. Alulai oi pasal vacation maloko. Alu foi melai. E mereti au mai sa mo oi, fa also.
Abai panga fika kama wa. Wa fa ku ore ka ki fanga me. Ore ka ki fanga me.
E langu ya ka. E langu ya.
Ele é black and white, leva só le
A faila le mea nga wo oi kuranga ia Tom. O desperate Tom. O so le reo Tom wa pea whakuronga cousin. Semi. Kukapa wamba. O so loa lai Tom arut valele. Ko kongi simi vacation a ia mano ko rua. Ewa Disneyland. Ko e fo i mai la ia. Sawe mar fa also ku em la valele. Ora i te sei, ka mai te sei. E ia se mea sa e al wai e ku esle wako mai le. Na pa ko ela wako. Yo e nei pa ke se sira ko mo le. Ku sa no ka te sei. O ia me umare ko mo ako. Lai lo ia me nga. He knows everything is in the bag because TAS. So he comes back to the home country. Comes through Hawaii. Hook up a connecting flight and gets here. Sau'Ai ia, al wakum na wale le claim le ako. I also made the customs. Urf!
So,
O ngā rola ia.
so, pakore. Boia! Pakore! Bakandira! Pakore Sau'ai. Sau'ai e.
Also rola ia le mai leo. O na park ai leo le kā.
Songia.
Waka no le kei nai.
Oh,
E na maku ngai mla wale le.
you know?
A ua uma. Maua kamareka.
Deixa eu ver, foi.
Se bem foi ala maka. Nga ako lu mo ka ka le maru mla vale. Pe o ke nga ka mla vale. O me ka ua. O maka nga o ia.
Yeah.
No mo mla vale. So see desperation. But the other men are fighting your time in bed, a fight on what? Desperate. Desperate times calls for desperate measure. So that's a risk. To be honest, if I was in the same situation, I probably would have done the same thing. But you know what? By God's grace, I know better not to put myself in that situation.
If I was in that situation, fed. I wouldn't mind fed. I don't actually.
Actually,
ice. Yeah, back way forward. Yeah. Guys, come on, guys. We good.
So that's it's a mess. The drugs, man.
It is. It makes it appealing. You know
Makes
what?
me stand there go, damn!
Woo! Crack so good, make you want to slap your mama, and then you go slap your mama for real and get locked up, dog. Stop smoking that shit, man. Come on, dog. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out there.
I'm not mad at you.
Yeah. No judgment.
If that's what you decide to do, then do it with the knowledge that it always ends bad. You might not be caught now. You might not be caught later. Or you might not even be caught. But I'm going to tell you what. As you grow older, you will look around in the next generation and next generation. And then you will know that you had a hand in destroying that generation.
Yes, sir. That is take note of that.
It's generational. So if you're good with that, hey, kudos to you, man. By all means, walk the walk. But if you have a conscience, that voice that's telling you, say, it must be a bad thing, this is a bad idea, then that's your conscience. But on the cultural side, the Makai side, man, we got to do something about these amounts. Or find another, how about just like have a big dinner and then we'll discuss like current events. We all know we're related. But let's have a big dinner and a party for the person that's deceased. And then, anonymous. I will lock what, $20? $20. I will lock what, digits, yeah. Then you must be a face out.
I mean, it can always evolve, right?
We don't have to say like we do in the end of churches. Or they are love for the face out. 100 for this one. 200.
Wait a second.
300. So, also mad for the saw. Also pongo lo gavo le tira. Tom Smith, $20.
Lord, I just remember as a little kid, that's what I always thought, when because I'm like, why is that? I thought why do you have to allow thing it was like a business?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So, astronomical. I'm not downing anything about 50 hours, but, they got to their vocation or calling to where they feel the Holy Spirit whispered in their ears that you're going to go and spread the message. But me, no. Holy Spirit didn't tell me that. Told me, That wasn't the Holy Spirit. That was my wife. That's my Holy Spirit. You know.
Oh God.
Whatever it is, man, it's the mystery of the universe that is not meant to be figured out.
Yep.
So how it all leads to drugs? This island is littered with drugs. Drugs. I mean, there's the pharmaceutical drugs.
Yeah.
Which, man, in my
They're worse.
meth was considered a pharmaceutical. You know why? Because they synthesized it down to the point where they can sell it legally as
Microdoses.
ephedrine, right? Microdoses. Where they know how much is in each pill, that it won't kill you unless you take 2 or 3 pills at the same time. So that's what the doctors prescribe. Take one of these every 24 hours or every 4 hours, because that's how long this pill is going to be in your system, working on whatever symptom that you have. You know why they say take Tylenol every 8 hours? No more than 2? Because that's the dosage. That goes for 8 hours, and by the next 8 hours,
you can take
it now the symptoms are coming back again, take another. So 3 consecutive, and that's the thing. All right. So,
guys.
The drugs. That's the drugs. To recap, drugs and pressure on Samoan culture, and even the mainstream culture too. Everybody's flashing like you're bling in. You know, local artists. I heard from a local artist. Don't want to mention his name until we get him on, but people in Samoa, it's all about the flash. This is coming from a musician, an artist, young kid. I think he's 25, and he's very popular.
It's not me. It's not. I'm 32.
Yeah,
I'm 33. I'm old. No, y'all. Shit, man.
So
it's like you don't roll like that, baby.
But he's telling me that about Samoan people.
Yep, it's
all you see the people that flash. But that's human nature. That's
also marketing.
That's just marketing. Look, man, we love our hip hop movies. We love hip hop music. But the problem is, sometimes
overdo it.
We can discern from reality and fantasy.
Yes. Mix it up.
Just like the dope scene. Just like the drugs. The dope scene. It's fantasy and reality.
Yeah.
You watch a movie about dope, Scarface. Let's take that movie. During the whole movie, did you forget Scarface died at the end? No matter the stupid remake or the second take. But the story of Scarface, it goes, this desperate immigrant comes to America with no rules and takes over the drug scene, becomes the biggest kingpin in America, and at the ending, he went out shooting.
Yeah, he went out saying hello to my little friend.
Hello to my little friend.
It wasn't.
Senor Papito.
It wasn't little at all, dog.
Senor Bang Bang.
Sí, señor.
So let's go to Moana. So did you see the movie yet?
No, not yet, man. But people spoiled it for me, man. I don't want to see it no more.
Man. I've seen hours of reels on YouTube, on the TV, and also on Facebook and TikTok. Shit, man. Look, man, it's a movie.
Yeah, it's dope though. I mean, it's the representation of the culture. That I like that part. I do. But y'all just ruined it, man.
Man, I was going to say fuck the culture, but I didn't say fuck the culture. That was just an example. We got hate from Micronesians. It's a movie, man.
And it's made by Disney.
All this talk, we're going back and forth. You know what's going on in real life? The Rock cashing that check. King.
Money goes back to the cocks. Hey,
cocks and drugs and Moana,
See, it ties into money, man.
the Moana movie, I'm sure it's a good movie. I'm sure it's a little representation. But I want to take it one step further. So, if you're listening Disney, which I know you are, so let's take it this way. Now that Moana grew up, made herself as the Voyager, what's it? I am Moana, board my vessel, or board my boat, or something like that.
I am Moana of Matsu.
Matsu.
I've only watched that
You
story.
wanna get on my boat?
Get on my boat. And then they got the Moana 2, which is trying to connect the peoples of the Pacific. Or that's what I'm thinking. I haven't watched the movie. So, they did the Ava ceremony, right? And went from there. Just a few questions. Why wasn't Moana giving him a title? Yeah?
Was she given the title?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch the movie.
Oh,
So if anyone who watched the movie, spoil it for me. Was Moana given a Matai title at that point? Or because some freaky thing happened during the Ava ceremony that disrupted that? So that's question number one. I don't know how it ended, but check this out, Disney. The next Moana, if you want to go by that way, Moana has to be challenged in a civil war within her peoples. Within her peoples. Because that's what makes a warrior. So Moana is the Voyager, traveler of the seas, uniting our peoples, and now you gotta fight. You gotta fight. Maybe bring out who is the real leader of the Kakamoras. Is it Kakamoras?
Kakamora, the little coconut people. Huh?
Yeah, or Kokomoras.
Yeah, the Kakamoras.
Because the Kakamoras, they be chickens.
Now you make me want to go watch the movie, man. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
It says it comes on Prime.
So if one was given the chief title, we want to know what. But all these people saying that this is demonic, brother.
Yeah.
It seems like you don't know someone mythology. It's all demonic. The joke's on you.
No, it's foreign to you
Everything,
guys.
man. We got things that you think Moana's demonic, the movie. We ain't even started. You haven't even started, man. We deal with demons every day. Get it over here in Samoa. You know, that missionary did not extinct everything.
Yep.
They did not kill everything. Or it's still living in the people's hearts and minds. But if it lives in the people's hearts and minds, that means it's present. Okay, they don't want to get
You know what? Maybe not Disney. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Maybe Disney, if you don't want to go with that one, maybe a filmmaker here, locally. I don't know. You guys want to do a movie? Faiku na. May gaslight faiku.
Don't worry. In every Samoan Aiko movie, there are always a Sau'Ai.
And you know what? There's so to explain. There's Aiku and then Sau'Ai, right? So Aiku is like the grandson, and Sau'Ai is like, you know, the OG. It's an Aiku, isn't it?
And other stories for you local filmmakers who love Moana, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. This story of Taima and Tita Whainga. Man, you got this whole Tongan girl getting a tattoo calling her Malu. What the fuck is that all about?
Oh. There's a wait, what? There's a what? Tongan girl?
Yeah, the Malu. They call it the Tongan Malu. First of all, those two words do not go together. Tongan and Malu. They do not.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, you know, think about it. When you think of the word Malu, and the word Malu is mentioned, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
the Samoan tradition tattoo, right?
There's a lot of words, yeah. Samoan tradition tattoo.
Oh, sorry.
No, I mean it's hard to explain in one word. But other malu, once you think something malu, Samoa. Yeah. Or the best thing on my mama, the mama to the final, the song. It goes like and you take it from there. For copyright purposes, I won't sing the whole song. But man, everybody freaked out when the black guy got the tattoo and posed on Playboy, the bell. But then I looked into it, the black guy has a Samoan Fakasi. You know, so what? It's Playboy. I mean, you know, no way got Samoa Playboy, you come.
Go here, the Rocky, and then go there some.
If you like the rock, you'll like the cock. Chicken, that's what I meant, chicken.
Yeah, go to the Playboy, so like he said,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, ako ang isa ka ko si Playboy,
While he low out America, sweat cheese. But let's go back to the beginning. Cocks, or roosters. Menga they killing attack the Vietnamese there. They fight like me sell for the law. Because the law go wanga here. Lakus is made for the law. And what was going to avoid their life here? Makua is a more Samoa. And they see that label, more Samoa. Then they look at the chicken, Umanga, I say, Fudum, Maka, say, Playa, Maria, avoid it anymore. The fuck out. Fuck one funny, Sakapala, no, for super Makua. Because of gaming, eh? Yeah, well, I look more. That's the mentality. Ain't gonna pull your fang on me, pating.
From out. Where's your from out? Oh, yes, sir.
I have a funny. They're setting up traps. My lady nga mo, my lady mo. No, then mo a kid for Papa. Ima, it is a matter of follow my there. For you, my lady, a part of this. Drugs. Yeah. I'll go back away. I'll go to a foot. Y'all know what drugs is all about here in American Samoa. It's not the only problem, but it's the biggest problem, right next to corruption.
It goes together.
Yeah.
It goes together.
Corruption, drugs, yo. And on this rock we got some meth. Yo.
There's a big one there and a big one there.
Big one, everywhere zombie. The old Rocky had a fucking. Man, I get it, man. Get him, boy. Well, you know, paying back, we are there, drug dealers. I ain't mad at your game. That's the game people play. But rest assured, my mafafawa in your deep thoughts, what you're doing is destroying the next generation. Get it, Papa? It is on the fang. It is on the fang.
They know,
wait a minute. Ka'alfili. Mama. Ka'alfili. So, ilo ay nga. Wow, nga win na maubia nga fai. O destroy it. I can see it now. Wow, man, late at night at Boss Shades, like, what? You got glaucoma? It's not glaucoma.
Go back to the cops.
But Moana, but what's that? Boy, enjoy the movie. I enjoy the movie. But I go with Samoa. It's good for the people up there. But man, the real FM water, whai ka ngā mea,
Sure, uma. Fast.
Aru rea onga,
Aru lea onga le paka ki
kausi mā kua, saru le vau, aru I pese, saru whai le mea ai. But the moana, the real moana, doesn't go to sleep until everybody's asleep. That's kind of like it, huh? My wife is not Polynesian. She's Balangi Japanese. But I'm telling you, e moana aku ia ro Ishigakariga, the first one to wake up in the morning and the last one to go to sleep. Because it's all about taking care of family. That's what moana is about. That's what the true, I believe, the true meaning of this person that Disney depicted as. Wayfarer, what she's doing. The first time, it was to break the curse of the rotting coconut. Remember? When the coconut rotted?
Oh, get the heart of Te Fiti?
The heart of Te Fiti. So there's a spirit, right? And then everything will grow. So I'm talking to you who are involved in drugs. Put your heart back where it belongs. To your children. And when your children grow up, they're going to have children. Would you like your children to do the same thing as you when they grow up? Or are you saying you're doing this for your children so they can grow up not doing not struggling? There's a better way. There's always a better way. So brothers and sisters, consider me now. Polonga, you know what I'm saying? Polonga ngaka, menga re, polonga I, adu wakurola ia, pera ale also drugs, waru sponsor Vietnamese, yung sponsor le ia, o maira o mea. See, the same thing, same effect. Because people are desperate. If you're gonna sponsor a foreigner, make sure you educate your foreigners on local customs. You cannot just walk in someone's yard and pick the fruit. Man, I but you are making us go back to our ways, our seventh ways. What if I don't know? Somebody might do a cow before. I could somebody is in a duo violet, quick, I'm a violet.
So. O pasukari na mo whanga sorry.
E ki piriperu ai me saka whapala.
Ka jokes.
Hey, try this fool.
Ka no whan marura ku marura we marura ku mai mo mai.
Mea I e kumu loa. Whai umau mea malau mako whau iai. What's good effect? If it's drugs, if it's alcohol, I mean, there's a responsibility that has to be in the person. If you're going to choose drugs, I don't know, remember?
O e whai ka komo ma. Araura.
Me vela tela le la.
I ka ko I ke whai ala. Ai ke o ma ai ke.
Pawan me le ai. O ke ga ka whaka o me maka. Nga la ka whaka me le whaka. Se I mari talo. Grow your own food, man.
Ma rora ora sa ia ma
ro so nga ngi yaso.
Yeah.
O cocks, ma trucks, ia ma moana. Every lady uma menga. Yeah. Take care of your cocks. Don't do drugs.
And go watch Mona. Leave that Mona. Go watch Mona.
I hear ka ka nga ya moana, ya. Nga o Robin.
Yeah, they Apollo Robin or like more Robin. Mona mo.
That's moana mo ia nga. I was to say ya Robin. Ya, ka ai no baka. Well, that's a saying someone's saying. Better fascism. Why ain't gonna rub it? I can figure it. Why are you better for single? Okay,
one for single.
Okay, one for single. Rapin, yeah.
Maroro ya.
Come on, man. Thank you for tuning in. So it's hot outside. Try to stay cool. I've heard good about manga. Lucky level 5.
Yeah.
But all else, appreciate you tuning in. This is Sau'Ai and
Troy G, baby.
for the Sau'Ai podcast. Yeah!
Good night.